Hi folks, welcome to another episode of Targeting the Youth. And we have a signing. We just talked about this guy, as you recall. And here comes the clip. And there you see it, guys. Sabres sign Samuelsson to 7-year contract extension. Defenseman played top pair role to end last season. And let's look at the next clip. We will look at a few clips here, okay. And there you see it, 6'4". Says here he's only 218 pounds. That's way off. He's more than that. Actually, I believe it was Adams confirmed he's 232 right now. My goodness. 22 years old. We've got him now locked in for his prime years. We will now look at the extension. And there it is, a very simple, very straightforward. This guy just wanted a signing bonus for next year, probably wants to buy a really nice house. I'm guessing that's, so he'll get a signing bonus and then his salary the rest of the year. And then there's no more signing bonuses, just straight salary after that, the next 6 years. The cap hit 4.285 for 7 years, a $30 million deal, guys. I am thrilled with this deal. I am absolutely thrilled with this, guys. I'm thrilled. And I know I was saying $4 million on the channel the other night, but I was thinking 3 years, 4 years maybe. I was thinking maybe we can get him locked for 2 years at 2.5, 3, but this is great news. 7 years, we're gonna have this guy the whole prime of his career. Last clip. And there it is. You see, that's our first blue liner now officially locked in on, that's our cap right there. You can see the next 2 years, and after that, nobody's locked in. Well, now officially we have somebody locked in, which is just great news. Really, really great news. We'll, of course, have to lock a whole bunch of these guys in next year. And Fitzgerald, we're not sure yet, I guess, his future with the team, but I'm sure we can get Fitzgerald at a very good price, even if it's for like 3-4 years. So this is great. This is great. I'm happy with this. As you know, you've seen me talking about it just recently, guys, on the last episode. I mean, I absolutely am 100% thrilled with this contract. 4.3 million or 4.2, well, I'll say 4.3 million for Samuelsson's career per year is just, it's great news. I can't see any negative in this at all. This is a defenseman we had to get locked up. This is going to be one of the cornerstone beasts on this team is this guy. He's going to be our most meanest defenseman most likely in the future. We had to lock him in. So he's locked in. As you see, we've got all the blue liners to deal with in the future. This is not going to be picking daisies. When you look at that, you see right there why we can't go out and start spending crazy on some big shot. We just can't, because we got to get these guys locked in. Now we've locked in two pieces that I believe is pieces of our Stanley Cup team, which is Tage and now Mateus. They're both locked in. That's two big pieces locked in. Don't forget we have Alex Tuck locked in. Let's not forget that. And also Skinner is locked in. So if I'm just want to do a brief look, guys, on these defensemen again and see, getting Dahlin is going to be the tricky one. It's going to be the tricky one. Lyubushkin, we don't know if he'll even be a Sabre after a few years. We don't know for sure yet. We'll see how he fits in. Jokiharju, most likely will be around. I'm guessing he's the one that I just have this feeling will get moved for some reason. Bryson, I don't think is part of our Stanley Cup plans. I just don't. Owen Power, of course, yes. And Owen Power will, I don't know, will he do a similar deal to this? That would be crazy if he did. Adams really swung a nice one here, guys. He hit a home run with this one. When I heard 7 years, I was like, you're kidding me. Like, I would have heard 4 years, I'd understand, But my goodness, we got 3 years of his UFA years in this contract, 3 of them. That's just nuts for what he brings to the table. So our beast is locked in. He's caged up. We got him. All right, so that's great news. I was just, like you seen, I was just complaining, well, not complaining, but I was worrying about it the other night. These are certain players in this team I want locked in that I believe are going to be part of our Stanley Cup team. This was another one. Tage is one. He's another one. And Tage, you know, didn't cost, it broke the bank, but it didn't destroy the bank. You know what I mean? So if we locked in Tage and he's a guy getting 40 goals a year, we made a great contract then, you know? And I think he shows every sign, guys, in the preseason that he's back. Tage is, I don't think, going to go like this year. I'd be really surprised if the Skinner effect happened to him. Plus, he has Granato, who's not holding him back. He's helping him flourish, you know? So, and he's doing it, actually, I should say, for Skinner also. So Skinner's contract, if Skinner can have another 40-goal season and Tage has a 40-goal season, and my goodness, what could be this year is scary. It's really scary. This is a team not only on the rise, but a team that could all of a sudden this year just come out of nowhere and have a great season. It could happen. But I'm not banking on it. No, I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not even going to say it to you guys. I'm just letting you know thoughts are going on in my head. No, you know, but if it does happen, this team's going to cost a lot more. It's going to cost a lot more. And I hope not. I hope they're such a tight-knit bunch. They've all talked about this amongst themselves, going out for a few beers, talking, whatever it is. I hope these guys have discussed this and said, you know what? We got to take a bit less, guys. We want to win a Stanley Cup, right? We want to win a championship together, not just be friends. We want to win a title. And to do that, if all of us break the bank, what does that do? You know, what does that do to the chances? It hurts the chances. You know, we don't need a guy in this team $12, $13 million. My goodness, no. You know, I'd be tempted to jump at Austin Matthews if he became available. I would be. You know, he'd fit in perfect here, but how could we fit his money in? You know, and I can't see Toronto not at least like attempting to keep him for $14 million eventually over there. That's going to be interesting to see over there eventually. But guys, how you feeling? I'm feeling good about this. I hope you are. I think this is a great signing. It really stabilizes how we're approaching this team. You know, like you heard Granato say, what worked for him and what worked for us. You know, it's like a two-way street. It's got to work for the team also, guys, when we make these deals. Signing somebody to like $12 million does not work for the team. It doesn't. It would hinder our team. It would hinder our chances. I don't want to go there. I just don't. I'm hoping that when Dahlin signs, because he's the big one. He is the big one. We got Tage out of the way. Now it's Dahlin. And if Dahlin can take anywhere around 9, then we are in super shape when it comes to locking up everybody else, because nobody can make near that, and they know it if Dahlin's making it. You know, it's going to be that obvious, I think, in that dressing room. It's like, okay, that's the bar, you know, but hey, teams can win Stanley Cups. We've seen how many years in a row teams win cups without $10 million players. So let's hope that we go that route. I'm hoping that Dahlin will sign for something like 9 when it's all said and done, you know, but he probably will command a bit more, but will he be willing to take a bit less is the question. I know, it's always the question in my head with these guys. And I think Samuelsson took less than he probably could have made if he would have took a bridge deal. But he said he was interested in doing his whole career in Buffalo. He made it clear, his agent made it clear, he wants to play his career in Buffalo. So a long-term deal was what Adams went after. Good on Adams for doing that, because now locked in, a piece we don't have to worry about, and we've got a few more of this core we have to get locked in, of course. And again, it's going to get very interesting next summer. It will get interesting. All right, guys, done for now. I'm going to get these 2 videos up to you, and I will see you perhaps tonight. If not, I will see you tomorrow, but I'll be answering all my posts tonight. I'm going to be jumping on that tonight if I don't make any more videos. Have a good one.